أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم إن زلزلة الساعة شيء عظيم. اتقوا الله عباد الله واعبدوه مخلصين له الدين، وخاصة في هذا الشهر المبارك شهر رمضان الذي أنزل فيه القرآن. كنا قد تكلمنا قبل بداية هذا الشهر المبارك عن الفضائل الكثيرة التي أودعها الله في هذا الشهر المبارك، وعن المزايا الجمة، وعن مضاعفة الأجر والثواب في الأعمال الصالحات. وها نحن اليوم قد أحيانا الله إلى الجمعة الثالثة في هذا الشهر المبارك. عباد الله، علينا أن نغتنم هذه الفرصة العظيمة في هذا الشهر ونستكثر من العبادات ومن إقامة الصلوات والاستغفار والذكر وتلاوة القرآن ومن أعمال الخير، وخاصة إطعام الصائمين وإنفاق المساكين في سبيل الله. والإنفاق يا إخوة الإيمان أمر مرغوب فيه ومأجور من الخالق سبحانه وتعالى في أي وقت من الأوقات، إلا أن أجره يتضاعف أضعافا كثيرة في رمضان، كما ورد في الحديث الشريف أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: من فطر صائما كان له مثل أجره غير أنه لا ينقص من أجر الصائم شيء. رواه الترمذي. أيها المستمعون الكرام، نحتفل في هذه الأيام في بلادنا بعيد التتويج وأداء اليمين لرئيس الدولة محمد بخاري وحكام الولايات وأعضاء البرلمان في الحكومة المركزية والحكومات الأهلية. وسيكون هذا اليوم في 29 من هذا الشهر، شهر مايو سنة 219 ميلادية، الموافق 24 رمضان 1440 هجرية. وهذا اليوم بحمد الله في هذا اليوم المبارك يوم الجمعة نبدأ احتفالنا لهذا العيد القادم، وخير ما نبدأ به هذا الاحتفال هو أن نشكر الله سبحانه وتعالى لما أنعم به على بلادنا من السكينة والإطمئنان بعد مضي أيام الانتخابات. لقد مرت تلك الأيام وحدث فيها بعض المشاكل السياسية التي أدت إلى إراقة الدماء وإتلاف الأموال، ولكن الله سبحانه وتعالى أنزل السكينة علينا فهدأت الأمور بعد أيام القلائل وعادت إلى مجراها الطبيعي، فالحمد لله على ذلك. ونود الآن أن ننتهز هذه الفرصة لنهنئ رئيس الدولة محمد بخاري وندعو له بالخير والنصر والثبات في كل ما يقوم به من الإدارة في هذه الفترة الثانية التي انتخبه الشعب كرئيس له. كما نهنئ حكام الولايات وجميع أعضاء البرلمان الذين فازوا في تلك الانتخابات، ونرجو لهم الخير والسداد، ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يرشدهم ويوفقهم للعمل بما فيه الخير والصلاح لبلادنا وللإسلام والمسلمين وسائر المواطنين، وأن تكون هذه الفترة الانتخابية أفضل من سابقها. ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يوفق رئيسنا محمد بخاري ووزراءنا وحكامنا ويرشدهم لاتباع ما هو الخير لوطننا ولأمتنا جميعا، إنه سميع مجيب الدعوات. أقول هذا القول يا عباد الله وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه كان غفارا. الحمد لله الذي يعز من يشاء ويذل من يشاء، بيده الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير، وأشهد أن لا إله في الأرض ولا في السماء إلا هو، وأشهد أن محمدًا عبد الله ورسوله أرسله إلى الخلائق أجمعين، صلى الله وبارك عليه ما تعاقب الليل والنهار. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى في ترغيب المؤمنين بالاتصاف بأمهات الفضائل في سورة الشورى. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والذين يجتنبون كبائر الإثم والفواحش وإذا ما غضبوا هم يغفرون، والذين استجابوا لربهم وأقاموا الصلاة وأمرهم شورى بينهم ومما رزقناهم ينفقون، والذين إذا أصابهم البغي هم ينتصرون. في هذه الآية الكريمة يرغب الله سبحانه وتعالى المؤمنين بالاتصاف بأمهات الفضائل، وهي اجتناب كبائر الإثم والفواحش والفجور والحلم عمن ظلمه، والانقياد والطاعة لأوامر الله سبحانه وتعالى، وإقام الصلاة والتشاور فيما بينهم، والبذل والإنفاق في طاعة الله، والجرأة والشجاعة في دفع البغي والظلم. النظام السياسي للإسلام يا إخوة الإيمان مبني على أساس متين، وهو الإيمان بالله وحده لا إله إلا هو، ومبني كذلك على قواعد المساواة والإخاء والحرية، فالمسلمون جميعا سواسية أمام الله، والمسلمون كلهم إخوان، لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه، كما قال النبي الرسول. الإسلام يا إخوة الإيمان نظام ديمقراطي يقوم على العدالة والمساواة والإخاء والحرية والإيمان بالله. اللهم وفقنا إلى اتباع النظام الديمقراطي الحقيقي الذي يقوم على العدالة والمساواة والإخاء كما نظمه الإسلام. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا افتح بيننا وبين قومنا بالحق وأنت خير الفاتحين. ربنا أتمم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم إنا نتوسل إليك بنبيك المصطفى أن تتقبل صيامنا وقيامنا في هذا الشهر المبارك يا رب العالمين. اللهم اجعلنا من عبادك الصالحين، واجعلنا من عبادك الأتقاء من النار. اللهم اجعلنا من عبادك الأتقاء من النار. اللهم اجعلنا من عبادك الأتقاء من النار في هذا الشهر المبارك. اللهم اجعل هذا البلد آمنا مطمئنا وسائر بلاد المسلمين عامة. اللهم ارزقنا في هذا البلد ووسع لنا، إنك أنت اللطيف بعبادك وأنت على كل شيء وبالإجابة جدير. اللهم اجمع شملنا واختم بالصالحات أعمالنا. اللهم احفظ قائدنا ورئيسنا محمد بحاري، وأصله ولاة أمورنا كلهم، واجعل ولايتنا في من خافك واتقاك يا رب العالمين. اللهم وفق حكامنا وقادتنا إلى العمل على ما يرضيك، وهيئ لهم من أمرهم رشدا. اللهم وحد صفوف المسلمين وسدد خطاهم بالعمل الجاد فيما تحب وترضى. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي، يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. واذكروا الله العلي العظيم يذكركم، واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم، ولذكر الله أكبر، والله يعلم ما تصنعون. وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح، قد قامت الصلاة، قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر، لا إله إلا الله.
استقيموا واعتدلوا، سووا صفوفكم، فإن تسوية الصفوف من قيام من أداء الصلاة، من تمام الصلاة. صفوا صفوفكم يا إخوان، أديدي تصفوا سوسي. الله أكبر
الله أكبر.
الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. يسبح لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض، الملك القدوس العزيز الحكيم. هو الذي بعث في الأميين رسولا منهم يتلو عليهم آياتنا ويزكيهم ويعلمهم الكتاب والحكمة وإن كانوا من قبل لفي ضلال مبين وآخرين منهم لما يلحقوا بهم وهو العزيز الحكيم ذلك فضل الله يؤتيه من يشاء والله ذو الفضل العظيم مثل الذين حملوا التوراة ثم لم يحملوها كمثل الحمار يحمل أسفارا بئس مثل القوم الذين كذبوا بآيات الله والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين قل يا أيها الذين هادوا إن زعمتم أنكم أولياء لله من دون الناس فتمنوا الموت إن كنتم صادقين ولا يتمنونه أبدا بما قدمت أيديهم والله عليم بالظالمين الله أكبر
الله أكبر
سمع الله لمن حمده
ربنا ولك الحمد الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين قل إن الموت الذي تفرون منه فإنه ملاقيكم ثم تردون إلى عالم الغيب والشهادة فينبئكم بما كنتم تعملون يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا نودي للصلاة من يوم الجمعة فاسعوا إلى ذكر الله وذروا البيع ذلكم خير لكم إن كنتم تعلمون فإذا قضيت الصلاة فانتشروا في الأرض وابتغوا من فضل الله واذكروا الله كثيرا لعلكم تفلحون وإذا رأوا تجارة أو لهوا انفضوا إليها وتركوك قائما قل ما عند الله خير من اللهو ومن التجارة والله خير الرازقين الله أكبر
الله أكبر
سمع الله لمن حمده
ربنا ولك الحمد الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Please, everybody should remain seated where we are, as special prayer is going to be offered by the Murshid. Please remain seated where we are.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. All praise is due to Almighty Allah, the Lord of the world, the compassionate, the merciful, sovereign of the day of judgment. It is you alone. It is you alone we worship. In you alone we ask for help. May the blessings and peace of Allah continue to be upon His servant and messenger of Allah, Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and upon his family, his companions, and upon all other messengers and prophets of Allah. Your Excellency, the President, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may Almighty Allah have accepted our Jumat prayer, and may He reward you, may He reward us all for that. Amen. This day is indeed a special day in the history of our nation, because it is part of the celebration of the day of May 29th. Today, Mr. President Muhammad Buhari will take another oath of office to begin his second term after winning the presidential election that took place on February.
The Murshids of the Abuja National Mosque, giving special supplication to Allah for the guidance, protection, and prosperity of Nigeria and President Muhammadu Buhari as he takes oath of office comes May 29th for his second term. This is coming just after the special Jumat prayers held at the National Mosque here in Abuja. The national prayers is being attended by the President himself, President Muhammadu Buhari, high-profile government officials, including ministers, service chiefs, members of the diplomatic community, and of course, Islamic scholars from different parts of the country. The 24th day of May 2019, which falls on the 19th of the holy month of Ramadan, 1440 after Hijrah, has been set aside to mark this special day to usher in the transition from the first tenure to the second tenure of the democratically elected government of President Muhammadu Buhari. This represents a remarkable milestone in Nigeria's history, one that calls for sober reflection and appreciation to Allah for His mercies at this stage of consolidating our young democracy and stepping up our national development agenda to the next level. As Nigerians, we must appreciate Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who gives power to whom He wishes, regardless of our divergent views regarding our national affairs. These prayers is part of events lined up by the Presidential Inaugural Committee 2019. And of course, there will be a series of other engagements that will culminate with the swearing in on the 29th of May 2019. This special Jumat prayers is in fulfillment of Islamic injunctions on Muslims to pray to Allah and seek His intercession and guidance in all affairs. The Murshid is leading other Islamic scholars praying for the peace, stability, and prosperity of our dear nation, and of course praying for God's intercession in the affairs of our country. In these very special Friday prayers is the President himself, President Muhammadu Buhari, leading all the top government functionaries. And just to remind you that a public lecture was held preceding these Jumat prayers where issues regarding national unity were discussed to appreciate our diversity and of course work together for the common goal of our nation. As you can see, a host of Muslim faithfuls there after the Jumat prayers trying to have a glimpse of Mr. President and other high-profile personalities. This event is coming to you live from the National Mosque, Abuja, where a special Jumat prayers has been held as part of events lined up for the inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari's second term in office. This has been the special Jumat prayers led by the Murshid of the National Mosque, as part of activities lined up for the inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari. And on behalf of the outside broadcast crew here in the National Mosque Abuja, I am Ado Ademo, also handing you over to our studios for normal programming. Thank you for your time and do have a blessed day ahead.
The President has dedicated to certain strategic projects, including the second Niger Bridge.
We are forging ahead. We are reducing the journey and travel time.
What Railway does for you is that it bears the brunt of the economy.
Great nations produce what they eat and use. In the last 4 years, we have started to move away from just consumption to domestic production. Because we cultivated policies around growing what we eat, our land has grown far more rice than any time in our history, producing food, jobs, prosperity and dignity for millions of our countrymen and women. Reversing the trend of fertilizer importation under the Presidential Fertilizer Initiative puts not only plants and many citizens to work, but also saves valuable foreign exchange. Also, the foundation for Made in Nigeria has been laid, building special economic zones around the country. In partnership with the private sector, Nigeria is now truly at the cusp of not only making what we use, but exporting what we make. The Enyimba Economic City, Funtua Cotton Cluster, and Lekki Model Industrial Park offers world-class facilities, positioning Nigeria as the preeminent manufacturing hub in sub-Saharan Africa. But there's much more to expect at the next level. Mechanized farming, making tractors and processors available in every local government area in Nigeria, will add great value to agriculture. Farmers and herders will coexist and produce efficiently and eradicate the age-long conflict over land, water and pasture. More and more production and processing centers and clusters will bring more work and prosperity ladder to millions and millions of our people. Cultivating and making things are much tougher work than destroying. To grow and make Nigeria attain the next level of all our dreams requires coming together, pulling our energies together and planting the seeds, assembling the plants, one seed, one part at a time. Let's build bridges. Let's plant tolerance, peace and unity. Let's all go higher to the place of prosperity, security and stability. Welcome to the next level.
All we need is one man.
Between 2006 and 2013, there are just 55 individuals allegedly embezzled a whopping sum of 1.34 trillion naira.
Only an uncharitable person would deny that there's a higher level of anti-corruption out there.
All we need is one man who's ready to lead. Lead us to the promised land.
Over the last 4 years, we have laid the foundation for a strong, stable and prosperous country for our people, initiating and completing key infrastructure projects that will connect millions of Nigerians to opportunities by rail, road and air. From the Abuja-Kaduna Rail, the Abuja-Itakpe-Ajaokuta-Warri tracks, the about to be commissioned Lagos-Abeokuta-Ibadan portion of the Lagos-Kano Rail, the Ilorin-Jeba-Mokwa Road, the brand new Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport Abuja, the Port Harcourt International Airport, and many others, we are constructing a future where people and goods move seamlessly. But there's much more to build and expect at the next level. Over the next 4 years, finishing the second Niger Bridge, the Abuja-Kaduna-Kano Road, the East-West Road traversing the Niger Delta, the Lagos-Kano Rail will be priorities, just as laying the tracks for the Coastal Rail from Lagos to Calabar and the Eastern Rail from Port Harcourt, linking all the capital cities of the Southeast with the North Central and the Northeast, all the way to Maiduguri. In addition, delivering broadband infrastructure across our country is a key infrastructure priority to facilitate education, healthcare, and other socio-economic services. Building up is always much tougher work than pulling down. Taking Nigeria to the next level of all our dreams requires coming together, pulling our energies together, and laying the brick one layer at a time to build our great future. Let's build bridges. Let's plant tolerance, peace, and unity. Let's all go higher to the place of prosperity, security, and stability. Welcome to the next level.
From the largest television network in Africa, the NTA, we bring to you Weekend File, where we seek the views of experts, government functionaries, movers of the economy, and the ordinary Nigerian on developmental challenges confronting the nation in an era of diversification, the process that is meant to reinvigorate all aspects of our national life in education, science, technology, and innovation, agriculture, health, and other aspects of societal development. The Weekend File crew has the onerous task of articulating all the issues, ensuring that all perspectives are brought to the table. On the show, all things matter and opinions of every class count. Weekend File shows every Saturday at 9 p.m. on the NTA network service. It is your weekend companion and a destination for news, views, and analysis. It is unmissable.
You can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook at NTA Network News, Instagram at NTA Network, Twitter at NTA News Now, YouTube at NTA News Online. Or visit www.nta.ng. For live streaming, visit www.nta.ng/live. Now, you can stay updated on the go, be it on your TV, iPhone, laptop, or iPad, or download the NTA mobile application from your Play Store or App Store. NTA, you can beat the rich.
Hello, it's a warm welcome to Sports Radio, reaching you live on the network service of the Nigerian Television Authority. I'm Gift George.
This is the network service of the NTA. We now join our outside broadcast crew for a live telecast. Please stay tuned.
opportunity Abuja. I humbly request our distinguished guests to please rise for the opening prayer. Shall we pray? Almighty and everlasting Father, one who created and gave all of us life, we are grateful to you today for keeping us alive and bringing us to work to witness this occasion. We commission the University of Nigeria. Lord, God Almighty, we implore you that your spirit will be upon this university and upon everyone here present. We implore you, Father, to bless the students of this university. We implore you, Father, to bless the staff and faculty of this university. We implore you, Lord, to bless the founders of this university. We implore you, Lord, to bless the governor and the people of Delta State. And we implore you, Lord, to bless our country, Nigeria, and make us great. Lord God Almighty, we bless you and we ask you that in this occasion, let your spirit be with us, we bless us, so that at the end of the day, we will all glorify your name. Thank you, Father, in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you very much, Mr. Abuja. Our special guest of honor, His Excellency the Delta State, Senator Dr. Ivan Okoya, His Excellency the Deputy Prime, Dr. Nasir Yusuf Dawa, His Excellency Deputy Governor of Bayelsa State, Rear Admiral G. J. Jonah, representatives of state governors, Chairman, Senate Committee on Navy, Senator Isa Hama Misao, House of Representative Committee on Navy, Honorable Abdul Samad Pasuki.
Good afternoon, everyone out there, and welcome to this live telecast on the Nigerian Television Authority, the largest television network in Africa. It is the live coverage of the official inauguration and matriculation ceremony of Admiralty University of Nigeria, located at Abuja in Delta State. It's Austin Edemodo on commentary boss on today's program. The Admiralty University of Nigeria was established as a public-private partnership through the joint efforts of Nigerian Navy Holdings, a subsidiary of organizations of the Nigerian Navy, and Hellenic Education Nigeria, a private consultancy with international educators as main partners. The objectives of the university are to expand the frontiers of knowledge in various unique specializations such as maritime, logistics and supply chain, management, cyber studies, and many others. It is a tool towards the development and enhancement of human welfare to meet the challenges of nation building in Nigeria, and also to address the acute shortage of personnel in various sections of the economy in Nigeria. This official opening of the Admiralty University of Nigeria here in Abuja, Delta State, is a historic one, considering the location of Delta State. Of course, we have a campus of the university at Seple, which occupies 203 hectares of land. Here in Abuja, we have this university occupying 100 hectares of land. Of course, it is aimed at bringing equity and justice, and also uplifting the standard of education at all levels. Why am I saying this? Because at Seple, where the university is located, is Delta Central, Here we have another campus in Delta North. If you go up there in Delta South, we have the Maritime University, which is at Okeren Koko. So you can see that all the 3 senatorial districts are highly represented.
Our special guest of honor, His Excellency the Representative Governor of Delta State, Senator Dr. His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Delta State, Professor Yusuf Aslamina, His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Delta State, representatives of state governors, chairman, Senate and House committees on naming, the Academy of Affairs, recently represented by the Director of Navy, almost Mr. Patrick Pekayo, the representative of the Minister of Education, representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, and my colleagues, the Chief of Army and Air Staff, and the Secretary General of Police, members of the Delta State Executive and the State Councils, sponsors of the Defense Staff and Naval Staff, honorable members of the Board of Trustees, Affairs University of Nigeria, the acting Vice Chancellor, Abuja University, Professor Leonard Shula, our distinguished guest speakers, Vice Chancellors, Provosts, Registers, Principal Officers of sister institutions here present, distinguished professors, deans, faculty, and staff of our own, royal families, commandants, and heads of military, paramilitary, federal government agencies, senior officers serving and retired, all other distinguished personalities here present, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of officers, ratings, and civilian staff of the Nigerian Navy, it is my great pleasure to warmly welcome you all at the civil press to the commissioning and first matriculation ceremony of Admiralty University of Nigeria, Abuja, here in Abuja, Delta State. I am particularly honored to have in our attendance at this auspicious occasion our esteemed special guest of honor, our most eminent host, Excellency, the Executive Governor of Delta State. You are welcome, sir. Your Excellency, we deeply appreciate your acceptance to personally preside over this ceremony, despite your very challenging and busy schedule. Also, that you have to leave Abuja this morning to be able to make it here, coupled with the approaching May 29 inaugural activities. Let me also use the opportunity to have you welcome our other eminent guests who are all here three parts of this ceremony. May I also specially welcome our parents, especially Bishop and you are all welcome, sir. We can acknowledge with same gratitude the presence of the common chiefs of defense and naval staff who are all very well in solidarity of this noble cause. Your Excellency, I will want to particularly mention the admirals that are here in support of this noble event. We have Vice Chief of Defense Staff, Admiral Roy, Admiral O.S. Ibrahim. We have Admiral Mosola, Admiral Amula, Admiral Apollo, Admiral Aya Ibrahim, and Admiral Ezebon. I want to thank you for the guidance that has enabled the visit. I really miss out my mentor, Admiral Victor Ombu. So you are welcome. The Navy is profoundly grateful for your continued goodwill. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the availability of quality human capacity remains one of the imperatives for the Navy to appropriately discharge our constitutional mandate. Such manpower development is, however, much dependent on appropriate recruitment, training, and real-time operational experience. While the Nigerian Navy has various dedicated professional seaman engineering and logistics training schools across the country, emerging developments in maritime science, engineering, and logistics emphasizes the need to bolster the quality of current training. This is done out of the consciousness that matching existing professional training with contemporary standards is indispensable to the operational effectiveness, professionalism, and manpower development of the Nigerian Navy and the maritime industry as a whole. This realization was really impetus by the desire to enhance the curriculum of various Nigerian Navy professional schools in order to attract appropriate accreditation while including higher participation from the citizenry and the maritime industry. The initiative to establish the Admiralty University was driven by the need to enhance the quality of Nigerian Navy human capacity while contributing to national development. To this end, the Admiralty University of Nigeria is modeled to be a multi-campus institution that is supported by various Nigerian Navy professional schools, particularly in the areas of engineering, hydrography, seamanship, finance, and logistics. This university is also unique as it is ownership is on public-private partnership agreement. The Nigerian Navy represents the public, and the Hellenic Nigerian Limited represents the private entity. Together, our partnership has played out to give birth to this amazing concept, which we are gathered here to commission today. The distinguished invited guests, credit for the vision and initial development of this school should rightly be awarded to one of the iconic leaders of the Nigerian Navy and a former chief of naval staff. Of naval staff, Vice Admiral DJ Ezoba retired. The project was earlier conceptualized to be a model Nigerian Navy secondary school. However, on assumption of office, following a review of the Nigerian Navy revised transformation plan, it was resolved to elevate the status of the school to a tertiary level as part of the effort to build a credible Navy. Capable of discharging its constitutional and statutory roles in a more sustainable, efficient, and effective manner. With due reverence to the Almighty God, it is most heartwarming to witness today the commissioning of this school and matriculation of pioneer set of students. The Admiralty University of Nigeria is equipped with state-of-the-art information technology resources and workshop and laboratories. It also provides comfortable and smooth hostels, suitable healthcare facilities in a Wi-Fi enabled and very secure environment. The university is also conceptualized to be among the best in the country, with provision to offer formal lectures in both classrooms and online media. It will also offer free internationally validated psychometric career guidance tests to all its students. In addition to its maritime related courses, it will be among the few institutions in the country to offer a suite of programs towards realistic future employment needs covering areas such as cyber security, software engineering, forensic science, tourism service, and several other take-on courses under the Faculty of Science and Business Studies. Notably, interested students shall have the opportunity to complete part of their programs at affiliated universities abroad, thereby experiencing multiple university systems. The Admiralty University is thus intended as a refreshing complement to other maritime-related institutions available to provide opportunities to meet yearning aspirations for qualified research and further study in emerging science, engineering, and other maritime-related areas. I am in this regard appealing to our maritime stakeholders, philanthropists, and heads of various maritime-related organizations to take ownership of this institution as a critical enabler towards meeting the human resource needs of our nation. Accordingly, following the commencement of academics and matriculation of the first set of students today, the university welcomes support in areas of research grants, endowment, institution of chairs at the various faculties, hostel accommodation, and faculty halls. May I at this juncture acknowledge the immense support of the federal government in the realization of this remarkable accomplishment. I'm must therefore seize this opportunity to sincerely appreciate our President, Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammad Buhari, for his profound commitment to strengthening the Nigerian Navy to meet her operational constitutional responsibilities despite other competing demands. Our gratitude also goes to the special guest of honor, Senator Alto-Ifeanyi Okowa, and the entire post-Abuja community for providing the land for this project. Their remarkable support has contributed significantly towards making the school a reality. The continued support of the Delta State government, including the pledge to expand the premises of the school and support the fencing of the premises, are highly appreciated. The Navy is indeed grateful. On the last note, I once again appreciate the effort and contributions of past chiefs of naval staff and indeed everyone that has contributed towards the actualization of this project. May the Almighty God bless and reward you all. We continue to register our indebtedness to Your Excellency and indeed other political leaders for your kind presence and support. Similarly, we appreciate the goodwill of other service chiefs, royal fathers, captains of industry, and all the special guests as well as the host community here in Abuja. We say thank you very much and pray journey mercies back to their various destinations. Onwards together and God bless. People can know better than that, but the CNS will not get to address. Thank you so very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's now therefore an honor and rare privilege to respectfully invite His Excellency, Senator Dr. Alto-Ifeanyi Okowa, Governor of Delta State, to present his address and to commission this magnificent building and ordain the flag. Can we appreciate the next 4 hours together? Our brother, our friend, Vice Admiral I.E. Ibrahim, and further secretaries here presented, Chairman of the Senate Committee on the gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I truly want to apologize that I kept you waiting. I actually got on very early to the airport, but the weather condition did not allow me to move from Abuja. It is my pleasure to address you this morning. As the Chief Executive of the state, and therefore the Chief Host, it is only proper that I formally welcome you all on behalf of the government and the people of Delta State to this historic event, the official opening, the official commissioning and investment day ceremony of the American Authority leadership that helped to actualize this progress. Thank you for graciously inviting me to be part of this landmark event and the preparing consideration to sign this university in their case. Permit me to also commend my brother and former chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral David Joseph Isioba, those vision in conceiving this program for the make it possible for us to be here today. Good not saying that Deltas are happy to be part of this historic development in the annals of the Nigerian Navy. The presence of this civilian university in Abuja has already altered the architectural landscape of the community, in addition to the job and business opportunities that will spring therefrom. Indeed, the Nigerian Navy is gradually carving a niche for itself as the initiator of the new models with positive socio-economic impact on the wider society. For instance, the Nigerian Navy Reference Hospital in Calabar, reputed for quality healthcare provision and management, is a project that has earned it the admiration and respect from the general public. It is my considered view that the Admiralty University of Nigeria is a poster that the Nigerian Navy to bolster tertiary education in our nation. The third one, military involvement in university education is still a novel idea, but it is a well-established practice in more advanced societies. Today, all funding to the armed forces established universities, they also partner with industry in the production of goods and services. Many breakthroughs in military art and science are often a direct consequence of the close collaboration between the armed forces and educational institutions. I therefore commend the Nigerian Navy and its international partners for the work they have put in so far to make this vision a reality. I'm glad that the university's core competence is in the area of maritime science and sports. This will not only enhance the provision of skilled manpower for the nation's maritime industry, but also serve as a pedestal for the research and development necessary for the growth of the maritime sector. Because the Nigerian maritime sector, therefore, to partner with the Admiralty University towards capacity building for the industry. As a first step, key players in the maritime sector should seriously consider endowing chairs with this university for the future benefits of both the institution and the maritime industry. I pledge the continued support of our administration and the two people of Delta State to the Nigerian Navy as we collaborate and partner to bring more opportunities to our people and ensure accelerated development. I wish the Admiralty University of Nigeria parents, councils, and abiding amen. As we currently proceed to function this great institution, I wish you all a safe return at the end of this ceremony to your various destinations. As we say in the evening, all yours together. I thank you from our staff, for this wonderful institution that has decided
are still on to live telecast of the official inauguration of the Admiralty University of Nigeria here in Abuja, Delta State. We just heard the remarks by His Excellency the Governor of Delta State, Senator Ifeanyi Okowa. And before then, we also heard the remarks by the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral I.E. Abbas. We are going to witness the official cutting of the cake, marking the opening of this Admiralty University here in Abuja, Delta State.
I'm going to carry the scissors. Carry scissors for me.
Today, what has been possible for us here to formally commission this university and to also witness the matriculation of the first set of students. For us as the state government to be part of this ceremony, I want again and again to thank the Chief of Naval Staff for making this happen. So to the glory of God and for the growth of the education industry, particularly in maritime studies, I wish to formally commission the Admiralty University of Nigeria. Snap and leave now. Admiralty University of Nigeria, licensed 19 December 2017, and commissioned by His Excellency Status of Prefer Okowa, Governor of Delta State.
We just witnessed the official inauguration of this massive Admiralty University of Nigeria. Of course, the university campus here in Abuja houses faculties of arts and social sciences, management sciences, among others. Let me also let you know that this university offers degrees in cybersecurity, forensic science, software engineering, computer science, industrial mathematics, tourism studies, international relations, economics, accounting, among others. Not only that, the university offers courses in biology, chemistry, physics, English language, and hosts lots of other social science courses. Let me also let you know that in the satellite campus at the Nigerian Navy Professional Training Schools, they undertake maritime studies, logistics, supply chain management, as well as medicine. This event very critical to human capital development and social development of the country in terms of education. About 231 students have this ample of opportunity of taking the oath as matriculants on this historic day, marking the takeoff of Admiralty University of Nigeria here in Abuja, Delta State.
Thank you.
still at the Admiralty University of Nigeria here in Abuja, Delta State, because we have witnessed the formal takeoff of this university. Of course, in January 23rd precisely, students were admitted into this institution, and lectures started earnestly as of January, but today marks the official inauguration. Like I did say, we have the Director of Information Navy in the person of Commodore Suleiman Dahon, MNI, is here right with me to do justice to some of the events that will be taking place here at the Admiralty University of Nigeria, Abuja.
Thank you very much, Austin. What we are witnessing today represents a modest contribution by the Nigerian Navy towards capacity building and development in the nation's maritime sector. The Admiralty University of Nigeria here in Abuja, Delta State, has the motto, and I quote, excellence in education. This derives naturally from the expertise and efforts of every member of its academic community and dedication to service by its key founder, the Nigerian Navy. Permit me to also observe that the Admiralty University supports a modern, internationally inspired curriculum with emphasis on skills acquisition, industry readiness, and a must-learn focus on information technology.
The first matriculation ceremony of Admiralty University of Nigeria here in Abuja, Delta State. All the dignitaries are seated. Like I was saying, this university offers whole lots of courses in social sciences, arts, and engineering, and most importantly, in the area of maritime logistics and cyber studies. The motto of the university is excellence in education, which derives from the expertise and efforts of every member of its academic community and dedication to service by its key founder, the Nigerian Navy. It is a public-private partnership through the joint efforts of the Nigerian Navy Holdings and the Hellenic Education Nigeria. ...231 students are matriculating today, and any moment from now we are going to witness the commencement of this second phase of the event.
We shall now have the national anthem. Prayer, please. The second stanza of our national anthem. O God of creation, direct.
Help our youth the truth to know, and Lord, upon us glory, and make me just and truth. Give us the light to build the nation of their enemies, and justice shall reign.
You may please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we once again welcome all our dignitaries who are seated at a high table. Standing on existing protocol, we would like to introduce the guest lecturer for this occasion. We invite the Registrar of the University, Dr. Abuja, to please introduce the guest lecturer.
May I call on Professor Ato Ume, the Dean Faculty of Science, to read the dissertation of the guest lecturer, please.
His Excellency, the Governor of the Delta State, Senator Dr. Arthur Ifeanyi Okoh, His Royal Highnesses, the Chief of Staff, Navy, Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, Professor Leonard Shula, permit me to stand on all other protocols to introduce an illustrious Nigerian academician, Professor Muhammad Hamisu Muhammad. This is a citation of an illustrious son of Nigeria born on the 9th of September 1960 at Mashema village in Itas Gado, called local government area of Bauchi State. We are privileged to have Professor Muhammad with us today in our maiden matriculation ceremony. Professor Muhammad attended the Mashema Primary School from 1967 to 1974. He proceeded to the government secondary school Azare and graduated in 1979 with first division in the West African Examination Council School Certificate. He obtained his first and second degrees from the Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, in the field of mechanical engineering in 1985 and 1990 respectively. Furthermore, he obtained a Doctor of Philosophy degree in production engineering in 1999 from the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, ATBU, Bauchi. In 1986, Professor Mohammed joined services of the Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi, which was a campus of the Ahmadu Bello University, ABU Zaria, after a 1-year compulsory National Youth Service Corps. He rose to become the professor of mechanical engineering in 2005. Professor Mohammed has more than 25 referee journal publications and several conference and technical reports. In 2005, he led a team that won a second prize in the first national competition of design of process improvement and plant, which was organized by the Raw Materials Research and Development Council, RMRDC, Abuja. The design was titled Design of a Rotary Kiln for Gypsum Calcination. Before he became the Vice Chancellor of ATBU, Bauchi, Professor Mohammed was a Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics, Director, Center for Industrial Studies, the Head of Department of Mechanical Production Engineering. He was one time the Chairman, Committee of Vice Chancellors of Nigerian Universities. Professor Mohammed is a member of many professional societies. He is a fellow of the Nigerian Society of Engineers, NSE, fellow of the Nigerian Institute of Mechanical Engineers, fellow Nigerian Institute of Agricultural Engineers, fellow Institute of Strategic Management of Nigeria. Furthermore, he is also a registered engineer with the Council for Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria, CORE. Professor Mohammed has been serving as an external examiner and assessor to many Nigerian universities, and he is also happily married and blessed with children. So join me to welcome this illustrious academic beacon of Nigeria.
Mr. Chairman, Your Excellency, permit me to stand on the protocol already established. Let me start by thanking the organizers of this organization, for this event, the Vice Chancellor and its management for giving me the honor to come and share my thoughts with you on the issue of funding of higher education. Thank you very much. May I also commend the Chief of Naval Staff for his initiative in establishing this university. This is a very welcome development, and it's a legacy project. So I congratulate the Naval, the CNS on this very important activity. Having said that, the title of the paper is Creating Funding Channels for 21st Century Higher Education in Nigeria. The way I intend to take the presentation is outlined above. Because of time, I'm not going to tell. This is the definition of higher education. What is higher education? According to the World Bank, all post-secondary school experiences is what is called the higher education. The universities, colleges of education, polytechnics, and all other institutions that give certificates after your post-secondary school experience. So when we get to know this, that all the post-secondary school education you are in a higher institution or higher education institution. The benefits of having higher education institution in the country or in the world is for society. It enhances the living standard of the student in a nation. Once you have people who are educated, the living standard will be high. You have a level playing ground when you want to seek for any employment. Once you are qualified, you have a degree or diploma, you place advert, and then you apply almost on equal basis. Then it prefers the beneficiary for a role in the management or leadership role in the society. All the people now occupying the front seat and the high table, I'm sure they have benefited in the higher education institution. That's why they are occupying that institution, that seat. So these are some of the benefits for the society. You as an individual, when you attend higher education institution, you tend to develop skills that are necessary for success in your career. Also, you tend to have social networking. You have many people coming from different parts of the country, even the world. Okay, if you are in international organization, if you are here in Delta, somebody will be coming from Bauchi, somebody will be coming from Sokoto, some from Lagos. So you make friends. It's a network environment. And also gives you the experience to help you achieve your purpose in life. You should be able to set your goals and achieve the goals once you have a higher education and certificate. That is it. The other issue of success, you can see the ingredients they are given in the slide. For you to succeed in life, you have to have this education, training, creativity, innovation, and what have you. These are necessary for us to succeed in life. Also, as a graduate of higher education, these are some of the benefits that we like. You have a high level of community participation, civic responsibility. You participate in your professional organizations, in your community development, what have you. Also, you tend to have a healthy lifestyle once you have a higher education. And then you are environmentally conscious of the surrounding, the deforestation issues, the climate issue, climate issues, all these are issues that there's a higher education government you tend to concern yourself with. Now, what is the history of chairman of higher education in the country? Higher education in the country started during the colonial days, specifically in 1908, when the Land Survey University training center was opened in Lagos to train manpower for the colonial masters in various areas of their needs. And this involves the mining industry, the ENT, the PW, public department. All these are the used to train the manpower they need during the colonial days. After colonial days, then you have the other universities now. These are all the universities. You have all this came after the independence. This is the current status of higher education in the country. I got this physical graph from West when the Prime Minister was making his bilateral speech, he mentioned that currently the university is able to absorb 2 million students, has the capacity to absorb 2 million students. And there are about 169 universities. There are 495 polytechnics, school of nursing, elementary university, polytechnics, 495. We have the AC awarding institution of 174. This is our capacities to our students. We also take those by our examination, exam result. Currently, this year, I don't think it's last year, but one of the students started the examination. One like now, the university has 2 million capacity. So it means all the students people apply to the universities. But it's a very because that is addressing the issue of access to education. Before this expansion in access, you have 1-2 million students still for examination, but the capacity of the university is only 1.5. So we have children where they need 400 and then the president will provide to all the universities. So this is a big issue, and now the government has addressed the issue of access to higher education. But in the capacity for polytechnics and other polytechnics, 517,000, while the SCA one institution provided for us capacity. So I think this is a very good for the education system. Once you have student graduation or student and there are openings for them, the universities, polytechnics, and other institutions, then it's a very good advancement. You have the issue of others in the society, so all the students all grow and they can pursue their higher education. Now there is an issue of handling the education sector. The Lagos is established. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. Okay. Before this slide, the title of the work that is what's called the 21st Century Organization. The title of the 21st Century Organization. We are looking at the 21st Century Organization. That is the question. You know, the economy is changing, the world is changing, the world is going to grow now because of the information age. We are now in the information age. Before we used to be the Minister of Nation, where we have functions, these governors, explain to our lifespan, working in particular posting for outcome in more time. But now, the industries are worldwide. The workers, they easily change the working place. So that is the first authority is now information based. It's now computer based. It's based. So the work also is also mobile. Today we live in working in the shell, working the mandate, we need to go to the banking industry, but banking industry you go to ICT industry. So the labor cost is now mobile and also cross-border or borders. That's why we have the issue of migrants from Nigeria, most of the countries to Europe, because we have the skill to take care and we don't use this skill. So people who know their expertise to add value to the world. This is also because of the information age. You have skill to impact, you have skill to have value at the program. So what I say is, because the primary education is information age. And what are the skills you need to acquire when you succeed in the 21st century education? The skills are explained in the book. You have the language skills, the quantities, you need to have critical thinking, you need to have creativity, you need to have collaboration and communication. These are very important for you to succeed in the 21st century education or to succeed in your career. The next level of success, you need to know how to access information on the internet and then where is our authenticity. You know, we have to talk about use those were the documents. So we have to have a skill in finding how to do this source, how to do this information, to be able to decide these resources from the power information. Then you have the legal, whether it is the platform, the Instagram. So all these are these various sources that you can access information from the internet. Then it is behind the information, the cloud computing. All these are complex issues. All these are necessary for us to succeed in the 21st century higher education. The last level is called the nationals. These are possible to individuals. You need to address it. You need to pay your bills. You need to know that you can take new ideas. You don't have to be this, take it out to your own story, your own way. When you are going to allow you to get ideas from other sources and then when you can take a decision. The other one is the initiative or leadership. Because we are trying to imply the sense of bringing to getting words and achieving them. Then you have to have initiative. You be able to set the program and possibilities. You can see the initiative taken by the centers. For the centers which are now ability to a higher university. This is initiative and this leadership to achieve this get. So this is what is missing and social networking. So this happens. Now we go to the what you call the old class university. How do you achieve the old class university? The person itself is a bit dead and useless. But really there are about 4 institutions that run universities. Whether this is a local university or just a university. This organization turns higher education is the most open. And they have run universities about 230 universities in the world. But the first 100 universities, when they found the common denominator, the average majorities of these universities. And what we have next is these are the characteristics of the world-class university. Capacity like 20 university of whatever. These are the basic common to then enter universities. That's what I mean. The annual income of 701,000 academic staff, 700,000, 151,000 yes, okay? But this is income. And the students, the common show is 12 students to 1 hectare, 100 staff in the world class university. The staff nationally, about 1 piece of the staff are foreign staff, not local, they come from all the last of the tax staff from foreign countries. The tax actually start about $30,000 by for this is what we use in the system. The published papers for 3%, 8% above are offered for international collaboration. So you don't have to have the obstacle in your own office. You have to open it up that you have multidisciplinary research where people from other universities will collaborate and you have publication by the university for 2% of the published papers more often, not simply often. The other one is the student population. Student population should also be it's national. You must have students from other counties coming to your account and to your school. When you have this is the consistency of the first 200 postgraduate university. So in summer, for us to have the world class university, we need to have everyone. If you add the income academic side, $751,000 per annum. You multiply that by 350 naira, so you can see the earning of the professor without university. What we are saying is, for you to have a world-class status at university, you need to invest heavily in the university. Both to our researchers, both to our institute environment, that environment should be conducive where students will have a solution in others that the hostel here is part of the environment problem. A very good functional learning environment. The movement of hostels should be through interactive boards, smart boards. So when you have this, then it's and you have strong researchers. All that society is able to attend them to your university and attend them. If you don't have that, then I'm solving the issue of economic excellence in the system in the world. Next is, now the next is how the university and how the Nigerian government of Nigeria is funding its universities. The funding of higher education in Nigeria. This is this is the funding issue is really not adequate, and that is not only for Nigeria, it's almost everywhere. Funding is never going to be sufficient. But how to do this is very important. So the other thing, since we know the funding is not going to be adequate, what do we do at our own level, not just at the higher institutions, the operator, the manager, the vice chancellor, and the city? What do we do to boost up what's the demand and the reality? So these are the ways we are finding higher education in the country. The charging of international get governments or operator himself will approach somebody. This is every year is being done at through the NUC, through the National Assembly, what we can do, blah, 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 blah. It's approved. But the reality is when we come down and releases to the universities, the protagonists is a different issue. But I have to say, the issue of personal agreements, that the universities being able to, the government is paying for. But the capital project, that's where the problem is. And it is a capital project to make the university work as well. Where you have way laboratories, you have way big classroom, where you have safe class, lecture lecturers, then that's when you have the work class university. But the way it is now, capital abilities in the university is not very progressive. The other issue is the service charges. Universities don't know the charge as students. You know, the policy of the federal government has universities. So we have to take the way around this. So asking students to pay for the services, maybe for ITC, maybe for sports, maybe for these activities. This will provide a little bit better. for accommodation, loans, also maintenance, these are service charges. Those were the same. I don't know, the government has to most places for one time to take a vote. Like to find the university problem or ask the university to charge this or not take the services they are providing. Then there is the issue of donations. Donors who donate to the university, that's available. Now, these are the traditional methods. What are the effective methods? Next, please. You can see the budgetary allocation to the extension from 2010 to 2018. I believe the whole budget is the highest, I think, 7.3% this year, percent of the national development negotiation. From the 8 trillion naira budget, it's 7 billion for that is the higher institution and the lower education. So you can see that we have a long way to go. The new actually has promoted the substance, but we are giving some control for us. So we have some decent flow. Next slide, please. Now, the recommended points that I would like to for universities to move to higher levels of individual class is the first system, the public foundation. This is a very good way of the university that is going to provide service. I like to see that that's all I have here. For the recommended centers of the organization, there are various levels of PPP that provide service to the university. I know the Boston will try the PPP with the one company that was in 2008, 2009, and they provide us with the facilities, the hardware, okay, and then the bandwidth, right? Then we touch students. Then I agree with them how much the system is. The ICT child can be controlled also how much the university. At the whole of it, it's a win-win situation. The students are happy, the university is happy, and this company, the department is so happy with it. So along the line, the company moved to Ghana, and some of us moved to Ghana, and that right now to get our international university. The other issue is the online learning techniques. This is a very new thing. If you go to the internet, you browse the internet, you see music videos, you see adverts of online learning, online music, online music. But Facebook has now become broadcast. Somebody is in America, Nigeria, and studying online, you have to certificate another MBA, other MSc, other certifications. So this is really good for university to upload its content and ask students to access the research so that you don't have the transcript or the whole world of the university. Somebody can be, like, you can register here, and somebody will do the measurement, somebody will do something, somebody will add. Okay, so the number of students you are meeting is going to be very high. This is still behind the national open university. Now, we have almost all over the population. In any city, almost any city, we have campus. Why? Because they don't need physical contact between the lecturer and the students. Okay, and this is happening now. It's all over the world. It's being implemented now. It's a model. So once you adopt online learning, then you can now expand the student to now buy admission, and then that will try to have more money to put your purpose. The other issue is the testing student recruitment drive. You need to advertise. Because you say that one has 67 universities, 69 universities, and each is looking for students. So when you advertise your university, you may end up with getting the lower level university, but the top students will go to the one that are visiting them with the advice. Because the biggest selling point of most university are students. So the university also provides the That's why you see a university in Nigeria, Nigeria is a university, because it has nothing now. Students and just the university, but it is going to go west. The university. The other is the issue of employer investment. We know subsequently the student after graduation, they work on somewhere. So I will ask the employer to invest to put someone into the student university. Although these are not the issues, currently is influenced by providing resources and providing ownership with organizations and other. Then the issue of investment offices is very important. We should have an investment office that will organize, and motivate the student to organize to university and then provide to university. Maybe this is a university say that maybe GMPs for learning and others. So we need to go to take the university. But this is very important. We have to open the university for this university to understand all the elements. Then the issue of such contamination is very important. We want to be relevant of the study the programs, solve the programs, and commercialize it. That way you can have other companies to make money for the university. Chairman, these are some of the recommendations for primary universities in the class sector. We have so far platform, we have identified what is the higher education, we have also identified the benefits of being the higher graduates, we have also identified what is the better education system, the first-entry graduate universities and other programs. We also have identified what is the world-class university that no one gives money to water nation. These are all the recommendations. Finally, Mr. Chairman, I will give you this statement from the President, the policy, Black American This is the statement of our government concerning higher education. Higher education continuing the lesson reserved just for the previous people. It is the economic system for every family to acquire this, and every family should be able to afford it. So our tax chairman is seeing how to lessen the burden of the students so that they have higher education and also recognize it. Thank you very much. Matriculation of our students, and I will hand over this part of the exercise to the registrar of the university, Dr. Abuja.
That was the lecture delivered on this particular event, the Admiralty University of Nigeria Matriculation Ceremony. The matriculation lecture titled Creative Funding Channels for Achieving Excellence in the Delivery of 21st Century Higher Education in Nigeria. The lecture was quite incisive, educative, and informative. Of course, the lecturer digressed some knotty issues concerning education in Nigeria and how best it can be funded. One of the challenges, of course, we know is the desired funding for education. Of course, you know that the United Nations, UNESCO, did recommend 26% as benchmark for funding of education. But most countries in most developing countries like Nigeria have not been able to meet up with this target. Of course, in this 2019 budget, about 7.2% has been marked for the educational sector, which is about 460-something billion naira of the overall budget. So, but the government is taking it stride by stride in ensuring that education takes up utmost attention in terms of building capacity of Nigerians for socioeconomic development.
Students of faculty of political sciences Acting Chancellor, sir, I present to you students from the faculty of political sciences. I now call upon the Dean, Faculty of Science, to present his students for matriculation. May all matriculating students of the Science Faculty rise and remain standing. I present to you students from the Faculty of Science for matriculation. Vice Chancellor, sir, all the students for matriculation have been presented. On behalf of the Senate of Admiralty University of Nigeria, I admit you into the university as students. You're ready from me now? I make a vote of matriculation. All the matriculation students will repeat after me. I solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that I will be obedient and pay due respect to the Vice Chancellor and other principal officers of Admiralty University, and that I will faithfully observe all regulations which may from time to time be made to put progress and order of the university. I covenant in particular respect the right of all other students to peace and prosperity, not to engage in any unlawful demonstration, to any act prejudicial to the goals and objectives of Admiralty University of Nigeria. Not to promote or take part whatsoever in cult activities. That for any infraction of
Letter of the foregoing declaration. Promise or covenant. I stand in forfeiture of my admission into the university. You can now sit down. I now call upon the Vice Chancellor to address the Assembly.
To start by saying that it is an honor to have in our midst executive governor, deputy governors, many former chiefs of the naval staff, our traditional rulers here, and many other dignitaries. You all welcome, sirs and madams, to this unique event, which is the maiden matriculation ceremony of our university. The commissioning of the university also took place 3 minutes ago by the executive governor of Delta State, Senator Dr. Femi Kowasa. We thank you for that honor. We thank you being a friend of the university. I'd like to recognize the visit of the university, Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibas. So thank you for presiding over this mission that has now materialized into reality. Thank you, sir, on behalf of our university. We have in our midst here members of the Board of Trustees of our university who have surely this thing true that has now become a reality. They have actually driven the process. As you may have known, this university Unit 1, a partnership between the Navy Holding Limited and Hellenic Education Nigeria Limited. So Unit 1, and a model that I hope shall soon be duplicated across Nigeria in order to reduce the blame of insufficient funding of higher education in Nigeria. I'd like to mention in particular someone that was mentioned earlier in the commissioning, who had a vision of a model high school that's now metamorphosed into Admiralty University of Nigeria. That is the former CS, Vice Admiral Elias Bassa. We thank you for your mission. We thank you for your foresight. We thank you for your service to our land by ensuring that this mission that's now metamorphosed into a university actually is the reality. You see, we have former chiefs of the naval staff who during their time as leaders of Nigerian Navy institution contributed to the same thing. So we thank you very much for not allowing this mission to die. I want to assure you that this mission endures, your work is appreciated, and the reward is very certain. Thank you. We also have the Nigerian Navy officers. They have been wonderful. They have always been with us. The GMD of the Navy Holdings Limited always come to ensure things are in place. We have the retired Admiral K.O. Latham, who is the DOT, who always ensure that things are in place, and we thank you very much. We have Admiral Lassan, too many to mention by name. We thank you very much for your contribution. We thank the Nigerian Navy that has provided us NDA security and medical care that we all enjoy on campus. Your labor is appreciated, and and never ignored and can be forgotten. Thank you very much. I'd like to recognize Royal Highness the King of the land where we are, our professor. We thank you again, Father, very supportive. Every sort of when you invite me to come over, give me a piece of advice, assure us that things are going to be okay and shall be done okay. So we thank you for your support and for your family counsels. I would like to reserve these words for our parents who have made a decision to send their children this day. You haven't made a mistake at all. You have made a wise decision. And other funding agencies that have sponsored this person, we want to assure you that we want to make out of them what you expected and even beyond that. This university is not like any other. And I begin by quoting the words of Andre's lecture.
Over 231 matriculants have taken oath here at the Admiralty University of Nigeria, located at Abuja in Delta State. We can see the acting president and vice chancellor of the university making his remark. These students, like I did say, will be groomed in different disciplines, arts, social sciences, and engineering, and they are the future of Nigeria in terms of driving the industrial and technological revolution of this country. So it is worthwhile that this school has been established here in Delta State. Let me also remind you that we still have another campus at Saple. Of course, we still have another maritime university here in Delta State, located at Okerinkuku in Delta South. And that complements the efforts also being put in place by the Delta State government in ensuring that education receives the desired attention in terms of infrastructure and capacity building of members of the society.
Both the product of high quality education. Here at Admiralty University of Nigeria, we offer the kind of education that develops in our students the knowledge and skills that will make their life chances brighter. Herein lies the reason for a robust general education program, which offers our students, irrespective of their degree measure, the mandatory opportunity to acquire knowledge, skills, and minimal requisite number of credits in a broad knowledge fields of ICT, physical sciences, mathematics, social and behavioral sciences, arts and humanities, cultures and civilizations, business and entrepreneurship, community service learning, ethics and leadership, and so on. It doesn't matter what your major is, you must gain minimum of credits in those core fields, and that's it, as students apart. At ADI, we meet and exceed NUC's benchmark minimum academic standards. Now, we are building an international university. And if that is the case, we must seek partnership with many international universities and education organizations. Accordingly, steps have been taken and are being taken to get our university integrated into very profitable international quality assurance organizations such as the International Network of Quality Assurance Agencies in Higher Education, IAQAAHE. And also we have worked to instigate very fruitful partnerships with other international education institutions and universities. In fact, ours is one of the 3 universities that have now been picked for a visitation by a group of Russian professors in a matter of days. Now, where we are is the main campus of the university. We are on a 100-hectare piece of land. Only 30 acres have been developed and are being developed. What an opportunity for partnership with friends, with high network. There's nothing as modifying and rewarding as being a partner with an institution such as ours that is forward-looking, not only in delivering a unique kind of education, but also ensuring that less privileged students also have a chance. And that's why, right in our first semester, we have offered scholarship opportunities to quite a number of our students here. And we hope that you, our friends, will join this challenge to sponsor a child to Adam, beginning from the 2019-2020 academic session. I hope I hear you remember that. Thank you very much. Over 80% of our students are one form of scholarship or the other. We have merit-based scholarship, community-based scholarship, and humanitarian-based scholarship. And we hope that by this time next year, we'll be celebrating at least 500 students that will be on scholarship. And that will be to your great friends whom I trust will respond positively to all. We also have another campus, as the students mentioned at the commissioning. There is a multi-campus university. We have another campus at Sapri, which is for engineering and technology faculty, maritime studies faculty, and such faculties. That sits on a 203-hectare piece of land. Great opportunities for partnership with friends of the Navy and friends of the university. Without offer the usual menu in academic delivery. Here at Adam, students evaluate faculty members, just like faculty members evaluate students. Towards the end of every semester, they have the opportunity to let us know what they think of us, in the way we deliver instructions, in the way we relate with them, in the way we direct them and point the way to more learning resources that are available in the world. And I want to urge you parents not to give up on any child. Here, no matter your background, we tell you something better. Because we know our students have come from various backgrounds, some from market schools, and some from schools that we are not so proud that that is the fact of life. But when they come here, they become one. And we give them the kind of assistance that will help them improve and become much better. Before I sit down, I want to say something that is very, very important. There are opportunities for partnership. For instance, someone or a group could donate a hostel block or blocks for our students. Here, our students live in well-designed and sweet rooms. Some are 2 in a room, each having a toilet to themselves, and a maximum 4 in a room. We really rooms in the hostels. They could wake up any time
and read without distraction in those video rooms. You put aside to partner with the university to build one. And it would be fantastic if some here and who will hear later will say, let me get involved and get started. That before the end of October, we have at least some completed. It is fantastic to have you do that. Also, there will be a man to that. Amen. Okay. Finally, we could also have some of you partner with us in sponsoring professors to teach you. You will pick the bill and we shall pick the knowledge. It's going to be a win-win situation. You can endow such funds and you will be greatly appreciated. One more time on behalf of the management, the Senate, the faculty, and staff and students of this university, I say welcome to this unique venture, a private-public partnership result. Welcome to Adam. Welcome to Admiralty University.
Chancellor to respectively invite the visitor to the university to deliver his address.
We are now ready. It is my honor on behalf of the university community to invite the visitor to the university. Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral I.A. Evans, to deliver his inaugural address to the university.
Representatives of Ayers State Government and Kano State Government State President, other representatives of Government State President, have in the midst as well, Senate Committee Chairman and Head, Chairman Committee on the Head, another member from the National Assembly, the representatives of honorable ministers in our midst, the representative of the Chief of Defense Staff and other service chiefs and Inspector General of Police, members of the Delta State Executive and Legislative Councils, former chiefs, officers, and naval staff, and list, honorable members of the Board of Trustees of the Admiralty University, the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Zuba, our very distinguished guest speaker, Professor Amisu, Vice Chancellors, Provost, Registrars, Principal Officers and Assistant Teachers, distinguished professors, Provost, Registrars, and Principal Officers, distinguished guests, faculties, and staff of our university, the Royal Majesties, distinguished captains of the university, commandants, heads of military and paramilitary institutions here, senior officers, and our very special students who are matriculating at the first set of the annual university. I say you're welcome here. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it's a privilege for me to be with you this afternoon at the Matriculation of our university. I thank the University Board, the acting president of the university, for inviting me as a visitor to this historic event. I want you to welcome and appreciate the profound person and distinguished guests from various spheres of life seated here. In particular, I acknowledge with great reverence the presence of our ever supportive and principal benefactor, the Governor of Lagos State, His Excellency, Senator Arthur Okola, for his kind consent to be here personally. Warmly welcome State leaders in charge of the Navy, representatives of the Ministries of Education, Defense, Transportation, and all our other invited guests. I express gratitude to all of the resident personalities here present for accepting to engage with us in this event. Your presence is once again reassuring of their interest, the progress of the Nigerian Navy, and the desire to see us strides across various relevant frontiers. Navy is and shall remain promoting indebted for the continued goodwill. We cannot indulge this and open this remark with a brief review of our identified conditional imperatives to logically locate the significance of this event. So, the Nigerian maritime environment is immensely blessed with natural resources. Global threats from energy security has also attracted significant interest and investment from several industrialized countries, including the Nigerian economy. The country, therefore, like most coastal states, God forbid, relies on this natural endowment for national development. Additionally, the country is a major transport hub, contributing about 80% of the regular import and export activities. Thus, shipping and other maritime activities account for over 70% of Nigeria's foreign exchange earnings. There is also the important issue of the nation rising up to the responsibilities of both its entrusted and assumed sub-regional leadership. The implication of all this is that Nigeria's maritime environment is strategic to the national survival and prosperity of our citizens and the sustenance of our independence in the community of nations. It is, however, a matter of displaced priority. There are sufficient conscious efforts are not accorded to deliberate plans to harness our incredible maritime potentials, to speedily trust the nation to global reckoning as has worked and continue to work for great maritime nations across the world. It will seem that there is no disagreement in the deliberative notion about being the least motivated in the personal pursuit of national wealth and the general conclusion of the continental deep affliction and seablindness. Although the malaise is network by many critical deficiencies, we failed to prioritize the quest for maritime knowledge. In fact, it was the lack of complete mastery of our ocean sport and consequently we are being our sense of opportunities that go with it. Although it is great in coming, it is nevertheless absolutely still necessary for us to rouse ourselves from the slumber, practically and aggressively, and back on the effort to narrow it down. I would like to share with the distinguished audience that this narrative motivated the establishment of this great university. In most meetings and students, its advent stemmed from the desire to expand the frontiers of education, particularly maritime education in Nigeria. The intention is to create an academic center of excellence, maritime studies, logistics management, oil and gas technologies, environmental sciences, and research and development capabilities for the benefit of our Navy, our sister services, and the general public. In this ambition, the Navy must not be put by the world partner, the shared vision, in the entity of the University of Abuja, Cyprus, through the Hellenic Educational Limited as a special purpose vehicle. Together and in this purposeful union, the parties have successfully applied and deployed this standard of maritime, scientific, and technological learning. It is our sincere hope and venture will in the long run support naval operations and then the high technical service, which is equipment among the most advanced. Conserve the exchange, location and reduction of students traveling abroad, for studies and generate employment opportunities for Nigerians. Let me quickly add that March organizing this medical aspiration starts now. The formal ceremony of induction of the first one of this institution of great promise. It is indeed a dream come true. All the way to government work today, we matriculate about 200 students in the various departments of the Advanced University of Nigeria. This implies that no two individuals are the same. University operates giving unique opportunity to each of these inductees, in order that they may develop their special capabilities and potentials. It is the wish of the founders of this university, and indeed, under the management and staff, that at graduation, most of the products, if not all, shall be employers of labor and not employment seekers. Now you say no to that. I want to especially congratulate those of you who will be included in service this award as members of Ceremonial 2018-2019. Various course programs are patrons, therefore passion for a school transition to global professionals in non-chosen years. I was studying in this university, who we put up that on graduation we are expected to be ready and good to go. The impact has been instant, refreshing, effective, and top-notch, and will enhance the character of the graduates of this university and the quality of the institution itself. And we need this place, the reputation was brought before you and generate a recognition of the new kind of university graduates in Nigeria. I wish to close my charge by reiterating my confidence in the acting president and the careful selection appreciate all our eminent guests that are here. And once again, welcome you to this many occasions. Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you all. God bless and honor us today. Ladies and gentlemen, before the closing of the Matriculation ceremony, we want to make a very important announcement, namely that after the exercise that is already closed,
You are still on to the live telecast of the first matriculation ceremony of the Admiralty University of Nigeria in Abuja, Delta State. You just heard from the Chief of Naval Staff and the person of Vice Admiral I.E. Abbas, talking on the philosophy behind the establishment of this noble institution that will train manpower for Nigeria to harness her maritime potential for best global recognition.
H.M. Dasuki, Senator Misao, Admiral Jonah, the Deputy Governor of Kano State, former CDS and CNS, representative of HMOD, representatives of service staff, service chiefs, the flag officers commanding the PSO from NHO. These will be directed according to take their positions. All other officers and dignitaries who are occupying the first three rows here will join. Some will have to stand for the group photograph. After which the members of the university faculty will take a group photograph with the dignitaries, and finally the students. But the students will take their photograph according to their faculty. So 3 faculties will be called, which means when the procession leaves, the students will please wait behind until they are called faculty by faculty to join in the group photograph. That is for the I would like to repeat that piece because it is very important. That due to the constraints that we have in terms of space and for the effectiveness of what the photograph will serve for, the seating arrangement has been made for the following people: the SGOH, the CMS, the VC, HM Tasuki, Senator Misao, Admiral Jonah, Deputy Governor of Kano State, former CDS and CNS, representative of HMOD, reps of service chiefs, members of the Board of Trustees, and faculties
will stand when their time comes. And then the flag officers commanding PSO from NHQ, National Headquarters, will be seated. Other directives will be given at the venue for the photograph. And before the next exercise, we'd like to call on the Nigerian Navy or the Chief of Naval Staff, please, our dear visitor, to make the presentation to Special Excellency.
We are gradually coming to the end of this epoch-making event of the first matriculation ceremony of Admiralty University of Nigeria, Abuja in Delta State. 231 students are matriculating today, and they have taken oath of matriculation for them to pursue different courses of interest in arts, sciences, and engineering, aimed at developing the maritime sector and boosting Nigerian potential in terms of international recognition and stamping the authority in the maritime sector, just like we see in other parts of the world. The students have been advised on their own part to pay serious attention to this opportunity given to them for them to translate it to success when they come out with flying colors, for them to boost the chances of Nigeria being recognized as one of the echelons in the maritime sector.
That invited so many people, prepared a royal meal, and invited so many. And it came out. Only a quarter of the chairs, numbering over 1,000, were occupied. And he commanded his aides, go outside. Anyone you see, capture them, bring them here, let them come out. What's the implication of that? Eating can be physical, can be material. Eating can also be philosophical. When you invite people to come for a matriculation, and out of this hall, we had only 10. It's a signal that there's something wrong. If you invite people to come for a commission, and you look at the attendance, very poor, it's an indication of failure. So our joy here in Abuja University of Nigeria is that we have invited, we went to town, invited, and look at the multitude. So we want to thank, beginning with the Excellency of His Excellency the Delta State Governor, who is our special guest of honor, because when the governor moves, it's like a frigate moving. He cripples off. He came with a multitude. We are grateful to you, sir. We also want to register our appreciation to the Chief of Naval Staff. If you know the Navy, the first time I passed here, nobody told me this is a naval institution. Nobody told me. I knew. So, to have come for this institution that I think is the first of its kind by the Navy in this country. We are grateful to you, sir. We are also grateful to all the dignitaries who are here, beginning with the deputy governors
Chief of Naval Staff, the former representative from the National Assembly, and we look at the crowd, we see reps from the Air Force, from the Army, and all that in the Nigerian military sector. We are very grateful to all of you. And the traditional rulers. One of the problems we have had in societies in Africa is that traditional rulers have not been fully engaged. To engage them in the process, I doubt very much that you will fail, because they will assist you. So we are grateful to all of you for coming. The chieftains in the business sector, funding higher education across the world. I thought it was only Africa. But I spoke with a friend, and he said the enrollment they had in a class of 100 is now 11, which means funding higher education is becoming a problem worldwide. So the captains of the industry, we appreciate you for coming. We also want you to do more than this. We have need for an auditorium. We have need for other buildings in this university. We can name any more after a funder. So we're also encouraging the private sector to do more by collaborating with us in the education sector. We also want to appreciate the parents of our students who are here. Time was, if you went to a university, what would be your neighborhood on Matriculation day? Nobody will come. The students will go there alone because it is far away. For this era, there is no question of distance, because we have parents who can drive down, who can fly down to prepare this great occasion. The parents, we are very, very grateful to all of you. The media, we cannot exhaust all that the media can contribute. And in the next few hours, we begin to see the impact of these ceremonies in the queues all over the world. Admiralty University, they will wonder, why is it? It's somewhere in this place, somewhere in that place. But the media will bring it very, very close to all of us to see, and all of us to make more inquiries about this great institution. And finally, I want to thank our students. I want to thank them, because without the students, no meal, no knowledge you have here will be meaningful without the students. Yes, professors go to the university, but it's without the students, you can't get a professor. So we are thankful to all of you for choosing Abuja University, and we know by next session, more of you will come. We appreciate all your effort. I want to thank the community where we are located. The community will matter a lot in the life of the university, of any institution. If the community were hostile, the university will not be here. So we thank the community, and that special thanks will go to the OB of Abuja. Thank you, His Royal Highness. And our prayer is that having come here, you are going back to your original destination. There is somebody who can arrive before you. And if he does, there's no problem. Who is that? God. So God will arrive before all of you wherever you are going, safely in the mighty name of Jesus. Safely in whatever guise. Whether you are flying, whether you are driving, you are arriving safely. Thank you. Thank you.
Before the closing of the Matriculation ceremony, we'd like to remind you that immediately after the ceremony is closed, by the Vice Chancellor, there is going to be a rendition of the university anthem, our new anthem, and that will be immediately followed by the national anthem, and then the procession will lead the first order. Thank you. Dr. Elisha.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we take the virtual ceremony, I want to inform those who are not so familiar with university tradition, that the visitor in a university is the highest authority. Just like the president is the visitor to all public universities, the CNS is the visitor to Abuja. That is the highest authority. I now the Vice Chancellor to declare the 2018-2019 Matriculation Ceremony closed. I now declare the 2018-2019 Matriculation Ceremony closed.
This where we are going to be drawing the curtain on this live telecast, coming to you live from the Nigerian Television Authority, the largest TV network in Africa. It has been the official inauguration of the Admiralty University of Nigeria and her first matriculation ceremony that held here at Abuja in Delta State. On behalf of the crew and myself, Austin Edemodu, we thank you so much for being there for us. We do hope that you enjoy the rest of our program. Thank you.
The 2019 Presidential Inauguration Committee invites the general public to the interdenominational church service to mark the beginning of the second term of Muhammadu Buhari as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, scheduled to hold as follows. Dates: Sunday 26 May 2019. Venue: National Christian Center, Central Business District, Abuja. Time: 2:30 p.m. prompt. Theme: Setting the nation on higher levels of peace and development in the fear of God. Habakkuk 3:19. Speaker: Archbishop Augustine Akubeze, President, Catholic Bishops Conference. Special guest of honor, His Excellency Professor Yemi Osinbajo, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
This event is part of activities lined up for the Presidential Inauguration and Democracy Day Celebration 2019.
Announcer: Boss Mustafa, Secretary to the Government of the Federation and Chairman, 2019 Presidential Inauguration Committee.
The president has dedicated to certain strategic projects, including the second Niger bridge.
We are forging ahead. We are reducing the journey and travel time.
What railway does for you is that it bears the brunt of the economy.
Great nations produce what they eat and use. In the last 4 years, we have started to move away from just consumption to domestic production. Because we cultivated policies around growing what we eat, our land has grown far more rice than any time in our history, producing food, jobs, prosperity and dignity for millions of our countrymen and women. Reversing the trend of fertilizer importation under the Presidential Fertilizer Initiative puts not only plants and many citizens to work, but also saves valuable foreign exchange. Also, the foundation for Made in Nigeria has been laid, building special economic zones around the country. In partnership with the private sector, Nigeria is now truly at the cusp of not only making what we use, but exporting what we make. The Enyimba Economic City, Funtua Cotton Cluster, and Lekki Model Industrial Park offers world-class facilities, positioning Nigeria as the preeminent manufacturing hub in sub-Saharan Africa. But there's much more to expect at the next level. Mechanized farming, making tractors and processors available in every local government area in Nigeria will add great value to agriculture. Farmers and herders will coexist and produce efficiently and eradicate the age-long conflict over land, water, and pasture. More and more production and processing sectors and clusters will bring more work and prosperity ladder to millions and millions of our people. Cultivating and making things are much tougher work than destroying. To grow and make Nigeria attain the next level of all our dreams requires coming together, pulling our energies together, and planting the seeds, assembling the plants, one seed, one part at a time. Let's build bridges. Let's plant tolerance, peace, and unity. Let's all go higher to the place of prosperity, security, and stability. Welcome to the next level.
From the largest television network in Africa, the NTA, we bring to you Weekend File, where we seek the views of experts, government functionaries, movers of the economy, and the ordinary Nigerian on developmental challenges confronting the nation in an era of diversification, the process that is meant to reinvigorate all aspects of our national life in education, science, technology, and innovation, agriculture, health, and other aspects of societal development. The Weekend File crew has the onerous task of articulating all the issues, ensuring that all perspectives are brought to the table. On the show, all things matter and opinions of every class count. Weekend File shows every Saturday at 9 p.m. on the NTA network service. It is your weekend companion and a destination for news, views, and analysis. It is unmissable.
All we need is one man.
Between 2006 and 2013, there are just 55 individuals allegedly embezzled a whopping sum of 1.34 trillion naira.
Only an uncharitable person would deny that there's a higher level of anti-corruption out there.
All we need is one man who's ready to lead. Lead us to the promised land.
Over the last 4 years, we have laid the foundation for a strong, stable, and prosperous country for our people. initiating and completing key infrastructure projects that will connect millions of Nigerians to opportunities by rail, road, and air. From the Abuja-Kaduna Rail, the Abuja-Itakpe-Ajaokuta Warri tracks, the about to be commissioned Lagos-Abeokuta-Ibadan portion of the Lagos-Kano Rail, the Ilorin-Jeba-Mokwa Road, the brand new Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport Abuja, the Port Harcourt International Airport, and many others, we are constructing a future where people and goods move seamlessly. But there's much more to build and expect at the next level. Over the next 4 years, finishing the second Niger Bridge, the Abuja-Kaduna-Kano Road, the East-West Road traversing the Niger Delta, the Lagos-Kano Rail will be priorities, just as laying the tracks for the Coastal Rail from Lagos to Calabar and the Eastern Rail from Port Harcourt, linking all the capital cities of the Southeast with the North Central and the Northeast, all the way to Maiduguri. In addition, delivering broadband infrastructure across our country is a key infrastructure priority to facilitate education, healthcare, and other socio-economic services. Building up is always much tougher work than pulling down. Taking Nigeria to the next level of all our dreams requires coming together, pulling our energies together, and laying the brick one layer at a time to build our great future. Let's build bridges. Let's plant tolerance, peace, and unity. Let's all go higher to the place of prosperity, security, and stability. Welcome to the next level.
You can follow us on all our social media platforms: Facebook at NTA Network News, Instagram at NTA Network, Twitter at NTA News Now, YouTube at NTA News Online. Or visit www.nta.ng. For live streaming, visit www.nta.ng/live. Now, you can stay updated on the go, be it on your TV, iPhone, laptop, or iPad, or download the NTA mobile application from your Play Store or App Store. NTA, you can beat the rich.
The 2019 Presidential Inauguration Committee invites the general public to the interdenominational church service to mark the beginning of the second term of Muhammadu Buhari as President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, scheduled to hold as follows. Dates: Sunday 26 May 2019. Venue: National Christian Center, Central Business District, Abuja. Time: 2:30 p.m. prompt. Theme: Setting the nation on higher levels of peace and development in the fear of God. Habakkuk 3:19. Speaker: Archbishop Augustine Akubeze, President, Catholic Bishops Conference. Special guest of honor: His Excellency Professor Yemi Osinbajo, Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria.
This event is part of activities lined up for the Presidential Inauguration and Democracy Day Celebration 2019.
Announcer: Boss Mustafa, Secretary to the Government of the Federation and Chairman, 2019 Presidential Inauguration Committee.
NTA, you can't beat the rich.
This is the network service of the NTA.
2 stories for you as usual. The title of my first story is Ifeanyi the Stubborn Boy. And the title of the second story is, who can tell me? Tell us. Okay, tell us.
Common sense.
Common sense. Please put your hands together for him. That's the title of our second story, Common Sense. So let's start with the first story. Story. Once upon a time. There lived a woman that had only one child named Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi was so stubborn that he refused to take advice from anybody. His mother will talk and talk and talk. She will call out to reach him at every point in time. Ifeanyi is nowhere to be found. Ifeanyi will go out when the mother says, don't go out. He will go playing. Until one day, his friend came to inform him that they said nobody should come out because masquerade will be parading. That nobody should come out that very day because of AK masquerade will come out. Do you know what happened? No. Ifeanyi said that's their business, that he had to go out. And Ifeanyi went out on the day he was told not to go out because of AK masquerade. Do you know what happened to him? Yeah. No. Do you know what happened to him? No.
Ifeanyi! Where has this boy gone to this early morning? Eh? I know you must be somewhere around here. Eh? Ifeanyi! Okay. Let me tell you, I am going to the farm. Make sure you wash these dirty clothes here. Eh? Sweep the house. And one more thing, lock my doors for me.
When will somebody have rest in this house? Ifeanyi, do this, do that, wash plate. Ifeanyi, come and wash pot. Ifeanyi, come and sweep house. Ifeanyi, do this, everything, Ifeanyi. But which kind of plates? Let me go and play ball with Donsu Joe.
Ifeanyi, you come here. Ifeanyi! Ifeanyi! Where are you coming from looking dirty like this? Eh?
I went to the field with my friend also to go and play ball.
Hey! To go and play ball? You went to the field to play ball. Eh, Ifeanyi? You left all the housework I told you to do. Eh, Ifeanyi? Ifeanyi, it will not be well with you, the way you are treating me. Ifeanyi! Ifeanyi, you will suffer more than I have suffered. You! Ifeanyi! Hey,
Mama!
Mama,
what is it?
Ifeanyi have killed me.
Ifeanyi!
Ifeanyi have killed me.
What happened now?
Ifeanyi have killed me.
Mama,
Ifeanyi have killed me.
Mama, stand up.
Hey!
Stand up now. Mama,
Ifeanyi have killed me.
please stand up now.
Ifeanyi have killed me.
She told you and you believe. Huh? I didn't push her down.
Ifeanyi, you will suffer.
Please go and sit down.
Hey. Ifeanyi,
Mama, it's okay now. Mama,
Mama,
stop causing me.
You will suffer more than I have suffered, Ifeanyi.
After all, I'm not the one that
you will suffer more than I have suffered, Ifeanyi. Hey, Ifeanyi, have killed me.
Ifeanyi, what is wrong with you? Eh? Why do you have to push Mama down now? She told you and you believe that. Maybe it's our witchcraft that made her to fall.
Hey!
Ifeanyi, stop talking like this. What is wrong with you? Eh?
How?
Why do you have to talk to Mama in this manner?
If Mama Mosu, how?
Mama, please,
Hey.
don't mind him. Eh?
Hey! If I shall not be well with you,
Mama, please stop now, please. Eh?
Hey!
See, I have just come to inform you that the masquerade will be parading tomorrow. Remember, strangers are not allowed to watch them in the open. I will join you now. You join me? With your influence now, I can.
Strangers cannot come out and watch the masquerade. Whatever consequences you see, you take. I'm leaving home. Take care of your mother. Mama, please, take care of yourself, eh?
Thank you.
Ifani.
You. Hey! I pity you. Hey! Hey!
Thank God it's a dream. Hey! Ifani, being chased by the masquerade. Are you sure this boy have not gone to watch the masquerade that I warned him against? Hey! Ifani! 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 Hey! Ifani! Ifani, stand up! I warned you! Hey! Ifani! Ifani, stand up! I warned you about a K masquerade, oh! A K masquerade doesn't want to see stranger! Ah! Hey! Ifani! Hey, I warned you about a K masquerade, oh! You see? You see what you have done to yourself? Hey! Let me go and talk to your mother. This thing is beyond me. Mama, it's okay. Stop crying. Stop crying. As long as I'm an indigene of this place, this herb will revive him. Yeah?
Oh, if I knew one. Who did this to me? Oh, hi.
Fine. Thank God he didn't even die.
Oh, if I knew one more. Hi. Oh. If I won.
So you heard my voice and you are inside. See, Mama Ifeanyi, you better warn that stupid son of yours, Ifeanyi. I saw him defecating in my farm. Next time I see him, you will not be happy what I'll do to you.
Mama Chioma, eh? You are calling my son useless son. Eh?
What do you expect? Is it not the way you train him? What do you expect from me?
Mama Chioma,
I have warned you. You better warn him. I don't have any other story.
I see there is something wrong with you upstairs. Eh? Yes. There is something wrong with you upstairs.
Oh, something
you
is
don't
wrong
know what
with
you are
me.
doing.
I
You are insulting my son.
I have not even started though, but I don't have anything to add to it. But you said something is wrong with me. Your big fat food. Something is wrong with you.
Okay. Don't worry. If anything should happen to my son, you will hear from me.
What do you
will hear from me,
What will happen?
You will hear from me. You will hear from me. You will hear from me. Don't worry. Let anything happen to my son.
I'm not even afraid of this or fact.
Let anything happen to my son.
You will see.
Okay.
You better warn him.
Let's watch and see.
You better warn him.
Let's watch and see.
Let me see him.
You will know the kind of person I am. Let's watch and see. I'm not fear. Mpama. Keep your ever come on. It's yours.
Mommy, fine. Why I'm telling you these things that you are my friend.
I know.
And if I is the only son that you have. Today complain, tomorrow complain. Every day complain. If you continue like this, you will end in bad.
Wait, are you here to curse my son or you are here to advise me?
No, I'm to advise you, not to curse you.
You are here to advise me?
Yes.
And you are laying curse on my son?
I'm not laying curse on him.
You are laying curse on my son?
I'm trying to tell you where it will lead him to, where his character is going to lead him to.
It is you and your family that will lead to an
my
end.
dear, if it happens, you will regret this thing.
I will not regret it. So, I will not regret it.
There's no problem. I have to take my leave.
I will not regret it.
There's no problem.
Oya! Whoever! Oya, Shere! Shere, walk out there. Hey, have you seen what I've done to my son? I have overpampered this boy. My late husband warned me, but I didn't listen. What will I do? Hey, thank God you did not die. Oh. Hey, if I am one, wake up now.
Mama, don't worry. It will be okay.
I regret what I have done. I am regretting the way I brought him up. I did this to him. Oh.
Mama, it's okay. I know why you did all this. Because he's your only son.
He's my only son.
It's not easy.
Hey.
Don't worry, you'll be okay.
Hey, wake up. Wake up.
With him, he will be fine.
Hey.
Ify, be fine. Thank God. Let him rest a bit.
Hey. Ify.
Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
You'll be fine.
And that made his mother to regret ever over-pampering Ifeanyi, because she over-pampered him, being an only child, and that made him to be stubborn. Children, that's the end of my story. Do you learn anything from that story?
Yes!
Okay, who can tell me what he or she learned from the story? We should not disobey our parents. Children at home, you've heard her. We should not disobey our parents.
Our parents, and we should not disobey our elders or our friends, because it can lead us to trouble.
Okay, thank you very much. Children, I need.
I learned that we should not pamper our children.
Oh, that one goes to our parents. Please, let's clap for her. Parents should not over-pamper their children. The title of our next story is Common Sense. Common sense, we say, is not actually common. There lived a family that was always fighting. Every time fight, every minute quarrel. They will fight and fight and fight until neighbors will come to settle them, to separate them.
Let me see how you will leave this house. Start giving me that
Chinyere, make sure you wash the clothes inside. Let me attend to it.
And where do you think you are going to? No, answer me. Where do you think you are going to?
Are you trying to prevent me from going out?
I'm ready for you to do. You must give me that money today. What is it? You must give me the money.
Chinyere!
Yes, it's my name.
Let me go out.
I will not leave this cloth. Today, you will not leave this house and give me that money.
Leave my clothes.
What? No, I will not leave this cloth.
Leave me alone now.
I will not leave you.
You will not leave me.
I will not leave you.
You will not leave me.
I will not leave you.
Useless woman. I'm a fool. I will teach you.
It's okay. Useless fool.
Come
You're
inside.
messing in the farm. You're here beating up your wife.
Come inside.
I will deal with you. Nonsense.
Don't worry. I will show you that I am the man of this house.
This is what I've been talking to. This man has turned me into a
I can see it now.
I'm tired. Look at my face.
Hey.
Just look at my face.
But how about it now?
What do you want me to do?
Hey.
What do you want me to do?
See, if I were you, Oda, I will never be you. How can a man be beating you like that? It's too much. Look at your face.
So what do you want me to do now? That is why you are my friend, though. Tell me what to do.
Now you are talking. See, this Baba will take you to. If you are willing to go, he will tie your husband, put him in your palms. Anything you say, he will follow.
Baba? In as much that I'm fighting my husband every day, does not mean I want to kill him. I've never been to a native doctor's house. Which one is Baba?
I didn't say kill. Nothing like kill. I say Baba, not native doctor. Please. Baba. I didn't say native doctor.
Are you sure? Okay. No problem, I'm ready.
Please, remember, tomorrow.
No problem.
Tomorrow, I must be on my way, but remember, don't fight again.
I won't fight again.
I must be on my way.
Thank you. Greet your children for me, Tomorrow morning, I must be there, this man. Thank you very much. If not for you.
At least let the fighting of a thing stop. It's too much. But please, don't forget the instructions given to you by Mama. Please. No mistakes.
No problem.
If you want me to kneel down, I will kneel down for you.
No problem. I will do as directed. Thank you, my friend.
I must be on my way.
Oh, no problem. See you tomorrow now. Useless man. By the time I finish dealing with you, when next I talk, you will learn how to keep your mouth shut. Nonsense.
My daughter, I can see a smiling face for your face today.
Baba, thank you very much. I came to say a very big thank you to you, Baba. Baba, that charm you gave me is working. He is really working. In fact, my husband no longer beats me.
They can't beat
He
you.
now carries me like an ego.
When did they talk, you talk?
No, I don't talk.
Before your husband talk, why you don't talk too? I they win the fight. I say, make you not talk, make you not swallow, make you not do anything. Then you do them as I tell you. Now you make them they carry like the egg. You not really egg. You they carry like common man now. Common sense.
Thank you very much, Baba. Baba, I brought this wrapper for you.
For me?
Baba.
But my pikin, make I tell you one thing. Not be medicine, not be automopo. Now common sense. Common sense. You continue to take that medicine, that common sense. Common sense. It's good for man, it's good for woman.
Thank you, Baba.
Marriage last. God bless you. Common sense. Common sense. Don't bring Christmas clothes for me. I don't know say that common sense. Let me fight.
My husband.
Do you know I am now enjoying my marriage?